Hi guys, it's me Sandra. I have been trying to give you guys an update for the last 3 days. I've been so excited about making a baby of my own that I forgot to tell you guys that I'm getting ready to have another grandbaby. And so, as a grandma, I am the one that's hosting the baby shower, which is coming up this weekend. And I have been running and running and running and running and running, trying to get everything I need for this shower. And I've been excited about doing it because when I go baby shopping, it just really makes my baby fever get higher and higher. So I really hope that this time around next year, I'll be holding my new baby. But anywho, so I started my cycle on Friday. And I went into the doctor immediately that day because they wanted to do an update on my test to test my FSH and all of the egg quality testing that they do to see where things are at, especially when you're my age. I also had an ultrasound done to measure my eggs, and this is a ultrasound picture of my left and right ovary, and the little circles that you guys see in there are my eggs. So I was excited when I was having my ultrasound because the ultrasound tech was like, I don't care how old you are, you got a lot of good eggs left up in there. She says she see people younger than me or people that's having infertility that don't have as many follicles in their ovaries as I do. So she was very happy to see where my follicles was, and she didn't think I should have a problem. So I was putting that with everybody else who felt like they didn't think I should have a problem, starting with my OB-GYN, and then my my acupuncture doctor. She said most women that she see that comes to her, they're having infertility problems, and they are the ones that typically have the most trouble conceiving. I'm not having any infertility problems. I'm very fertile. Once again, it's just my age. According to the doctor, my eggs could be too old to get fertilized. But when I got my test results back, I was happy to see that even though the first results were good, the second results were even better. And that just goes to show that everything that I've been doing to improve egg quality is definitely working because my numbers are looking very good. Doctor has no complaints, wanted me to go ahead and start my medication, which I did that starting yesterday. I have to take my, I think it's called letrozole. Take that for 5 days. So I'm going to take it for the next 4 days now. And starting this weekend, I'll be monitoring my LH, looking for that surge. And once I get that surge, I have to immediately go into the doctor, even if it's on a Sunday, they said. I have to immediately come in, have an ultrasound so that they can check the size of the follicles. If they're matured enough, then I'll take the trigger shot that day, and after the trigger shot 2 days later, I go back for the insemination. So I am very excited. I mean, I have gotten all this good report from everybody but my RE. You know, he still don't believe it's gonna work because of my age. So I'm really, really hoping to prove him wrong, that women my age can still conceive using their own eggs. So I am getting very excited about this. Everything is on track. Everything in my body is looking good. I'm still doing all the things that I'm supposed to be doing to help improve this. And I just have a lot of hope, you know, with you guys' prayers and everybody that's telling me, you know, one thing my acupuncture told me is that the reason why doctors tell women like me that it's difficult to conceive is because most of the women that my doctor deal with are infertile women. So naturally, if you're an infertile woman coming in after the age of 40 years old and you're trying to conceive, it's going to be more harder for you than a younger woman. But for a woman such as myself, who've never had an issue conceiving in the past and don't have any fertility issues besides my age, you know, they not used to that. So that's why, you know, he's thinking it's not going to work. Honestly, I think deep inside of him, he do believe it's going to work. He just don't want to mention it. And the reason being is because he was quick to get me to try the IUI instead of the in vitro, because he claimed he didn't want me to go through all that pain and troubles for something that's not going to work, when it'll be easier to do an IUI because they both will have the same outcome as far as whether I would or would not conceive. I found that very strange of him to say, but again, everything about this man have been strange since I've been with him, and that's why I'm hoping that this IUI do work, because I do not care to go back after then. So I am looking so forward to bringing you guys my next update, which is going to be after my ultrasound, so I can see if that's the day I'm going to use the trigger shots. And I'm going to show you the difference between the size of these eggs, how they look now, to how they're going to be looking then. And let's just keep our fingers crossed that I, you know, mature some good follicles that will ovulate and be fertilized. Okay? Mwah. Love you guys. Thanks for following me. Bye.